will include two teams, the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the West in Morgantown against the West Virginia Mountaineers. Now the Sooners have a chance against Texas Tech, the team that finished 9-9, 9-13 last year in league play. But West Virginia on the road, 26-9, 15-3 last year. And of course, won to beat Oklahoma in the, what would that be, the semifinals of the Big 12 Conference Championships last season. Alright guys, preview coming up next. Don't go away! The Oklahoma Sooners. Two games this week. At home against Texas Tech and on the road in Morgantown against West Virginia. Speaking of going out to West Virginia, I expect maybe some weather conditions out there. Speaking of weather conditions, there are weather conditions for the home game against Texas Tech. I don't plan on going today, but hey, it might happen. But if you do go, it is a night game at 7:30, and usually I don't announce the game times on here, but I'm doing it here because it should be a bit icy on the roads tonight. Not dicey, but icy on the roads tonight. So if you are going to this game to hopefully see Oklahoma notch their first conference win, just be cautious, be careful, give yourself some extra space and extra time for driving. That's first of all. Second of all, another important part to the preview show is the previews. This first one's against Texas Tech, the game we were just talking about, that finished 19-13 last year. They finished right even, dead ends, 9-9 in league play last year. They lost in the first round of the NCAA tournament to Butler by 10, 71-61. They do have a turnover at head coach. Replacing Tubby Smith from last year will be Chris Beard from Big Bad Texas. A Longhorn grad from 1995 is Beard. This is not Chris Beard's first rodeo at Texas, around Texas, as we all know, and it's also not his first time around the NCAAs. He's been at Murray State 2012, 2013 and 2014 he was at Angelo State, and then last year 2015 he was at ULAR. Of course, you know that's University of Arkansas, Little Rock. Helping him keep Texas Tech afloat will be two players that average double figures. We'll start with number 15, Aaron Ross. Number 15, he averages 10.2 points per ball game, 4.5 rebounds per ball game, and 0.8 assists per ball game for the Raiders of Rec Tech. The Wrecking Tech and Red Raiders also have number 11, Zachary Smith, who averages right at 10 points per ball game, 20.00, 7.3 rebounds per ball game, and 1.8 assists per ball game for the Red Raiders of Texas Tech. Next, on the road, will be the Morgantown Maniacs of Morgantown, West Virginia. The Mountaineers that finished 26-9 last year, 15-3 in league play. They lost in the tournament last year. That was their last loss. Their head coach is Bob Huggins, who's an alma mater to West Virginia. Graduated from there in 1977. This is not his first rodeo around West Virginia, as we've already mentioned. It's also not his first rodeo around the coaching realms. He's been at Walsh from 80 to 82. 84 to 88, he was at Akron. This is where Tubby Bear really made a name for himself. 89 to 2004, all those years at Cincinnati. 1 year, 2006, spent it at Kansas State. Until 2007, when he came home and heard the home calling, country roads, take me home to a place where I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, where he's been since 2007. Scoring leaders for the homegrown kid. Number 2, Javon Carter, and number 4, Drexter Miles, returning for West Virginia. Number 2, Javon Carter averages 9.5 points per ball game last year for the Mountaineers, while averaging 2.9 rebounds per ball game and 3.3 assists per ball game for the West Virginia Mountaineers. The Mountain men also have number 4, Drexter Miles, who averages 9.4 points per ball game, 2.1 rebounds per ball game, and 1.3 assists per ball game for West Virginia. And then, of course, the homegrown kids, the Oklahoma Sooners, finished 29-8 last year, 12-6 in Big 12 play, lost in the Final Four match to Villanova, 95-51. Their head coach is Lon Kruger. He's been at it's been at Oklahoma most recently, and is a 1974 grad from Kansas State. He's been at several other coaching rocks besides Oklahoma. 82 to 85, he was at Texas Pan American before going home from 86 to 89 at Kansas State. University of Florida then invited him in from 1990 to 1995. 96 to 99, he was invited to Illinois. Took a couple of years off to go with the NBA scouting range. Even did some Atlanta Hawk work for a while before coming home to college basketball from 2004 to 2010. He was at Las Vegas, UNLV, and then 2011 to present, he's been at Oklahoma. Leading returning scorers for Oklahoma, helping him keep things afloat here in Norman, Jordan Woodard. Number 10, Jordan Woodard, averaged 13 points per ball game last year for the Sooners, while averaging right at 3 rebounds per ball game and 3.5 assists per ball game for Oklahoma. Well, the big guy, number 12, Kadeen Latin, averaged 5.5 points per ball game, 5.3 rebounds per ball game, and 0.6 assists per ball game for the Oklahoma Sooners. All right, guys. Now, as you guys already know, you can find me on Facebook, Harry James Taylor. Tweet me at Sooner_fan_OK. Well, right here on the YouTube, Boomer Sooner 1982. Now, one last time, remember, if you're heading out to the Tech game tonight, be very careful, be very cautious, and give yourself some extra times because the roads could be a bit icy. All right, guys? Thanks for watching. My name's Harry James, and Boomer Sooner.